Awesome. It says you're offline. Oh, now it's live.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3.
All right, start talking, Charles.
Hello? Hello?
Oh wait,
Hello?
it's
Can you hear
being
me?
slow for me.
Hi? Hello? Hello? Hi? Hi?
I think it did it.
All right.
Hold
Okay.
on. Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Can you still hear me? Hello?
I hear nothing.
Can you hear me though? Sarah?
What?
Sarah! Hello?
He's testing his mute thing for his Twitch.
Gotcha.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. It's being slow for me.
Okay, Cal, can you hear me now?
Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. I'm gonna change my Wi-Fi really quick. All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hulu, not right now.
I need to turn you down mildly.
Yeah. Okay. No. It's not showing up on Twitch at all. I mean, I hear my voice whenever I talk. It takes a few seconds, but I can't hear yours. I have no idea.
Weird.
trying to fix it, Charles.
Hey guys, taken directly to my Twitch page. If you have any questions at all about this tutorial or anything else that I may be able to help.
Hello? 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 Yeah, I'm trying to figure. Wait, can you hear me now? I figured it out! Alright, okay, now you. Okay, because I'm not talking through Discord, only you can hear me. Alright, because now you can hear me on Discord, right? Now you can hear me on both, correct? Hello? Hello? Oh man, okay, hold up. What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, can others? Can you hear the others now? Hello? Okay. Alright, now, okay, can you hear me? Sarah, can you hear me?
I can only hear Charles now.
Potato.
Hello.
I hear us. Now, Charles, talk.
Hello?
Everybody's
Hello?
working.
Like,
Wait. Ugh. Are you kidding?
I guess
What?
you can't hear us now.
Is there anything
I
wrong?
can hear you on Discord, not on Twitch.
Or can you hear everybody right now?
Hello.
Oh God, send me.
Alright, I can hear everybody now.
I think I think there's like some weird binding that they have. So what I think it was is that they have like a
Alright.
weird key binding for and like each other key like Z was a mute to Discord, but it was the way I was talking to you, and like my push to talk for Discord was a mute to the Twitch, is I think what was going on.
Okay, well, now I can hear everybody, so I think we're good to go finally.
All right, fantastic. All right.
Somebody please, what?
Somebody.
Hey, somebody live.
All right, I was just making sure you were coming through on both of them.
Anybody hear me?
I hear you.
No, sorry, I was singing Somebody to Love now.
Yes. Let's see. Atoras woke up out of his cryo sleep, only to find a unidentified person in his quarters. That person did proceed to try to escape from him. Atoras tried calling for help, but somewhere else in the ship, they were occupied with another person, who end up appearing outside of and behind Atoras. Afterwards, the unidentified person, Radix, she called herself, knocked him out and tried to escape with the other unidentified intruder. But ship security managed to catch up to them, and they were both taken into custody. And that
And also
is
due to a really bad natural one.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't like the way it was looking at me.
Relatable. I mean, Vince, you know, they're kind of. Rents are rough. Vince are rough.
I have become the bonk girl.
You are bonk girl to him now.
Yes.
All I've seen you do is bonk people, so.
Atoras will remember
Bonk.
this.
How?
I also have a bouncy
Yeah.
ball.
Oh yeah, and the bouncy
what
ball.
the
Did you
ball?
add that to your sheet? You should add it to your sheet
Yeah,
before you forget.
yeah.
Also, additionally,
Yes, I did.
Good. Additionally, a Taurus, you still only have 1 in 8 HP.
1 HP. I'm
Yeah.
still at 1 HP.
Yeah, unless you want to use your hit die to recover.
Oh,
In which
Not
case,
yet.
roll it. In which case, roll it. And tell me what
not
you
yet. Not yet, since the day we literally like left off from like the last session, not like a day after.
Well, no. So like, how I do it is I do short rest. You can roll. Up
Yeah,
to,
like day just got taken away, then that's where you're picking up from, right?
Yes, which means that you're gonna have enough time for a short rest.
Okay.
So you
so
may you may roll your hit die, but yeah. So how I do it is that during a long rest, you may roll all of your hit die, and then you recover all of your hit die.
How many hit dice do we get?
You're only level 1, so you only have 1.
One. That's a D8, right?
It depends on it depends on what your class is. You all have different one.
D6.
A D6.
I'm D6. I don't know about you. I should be on your sheet.
I think it's a D8 because I think I asked you about that and you said it was D8 unless I'm wrong.
Oh, now you can see my health bar because I actually did it correctly.
How did you
Oh.
token yourself?
Yeah, it says on your sheet D8.
I have Photoshop.
Fair.
And rank into the D6, and I know that Radix is the same as a monk, so I'm pretty sure that's a D8.
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 That's lucky. No, that's unlucky. I dropped my dice like twice.
Rip.
A 5.
That's pretty good.
All right.
Peach blossom.
So since there's something that the
What's happening?
And I will be back in 3 seconds.
1, 2.
all right, that works. Okay, tell me,
Yeah,
yeah,
say
when he
it.
goes back. Okay, I'll get some water is what I'll do. So I'll get some water and
So I will go get my food out of the oven. So I'll get my food.
Cookie
I'll get
Toms.
my water. I'll get my water.
Toms. Put your mind at ease. If you relax, it will enable me to do anything I please.
I'm back. Apologies. I have a guest coming later I did not know about.
Gross. People.
Mm-hmm.
Humans suck. That's why I like D&D. You don't have to be human.
I have my cat and
I'm back.
I'm happy. Welcome back. Welcome to Chili's.
Welcome to Chili's.
So I'll start this off with saying I'm going to tell them back about the planet. I'm also going to remind you because I remember I gave you a lot of information last time. Before you were cryogenically frozen and taken to this planet, you did go onto the OmniNet. You switched over a relay to get some classified information about this planet, as well as reading the open access information that you do have. And currently, what you know is that it's from the Illini solar system, and the orbit consists of 2 inner planets, Pantherin, 5 external planets, including 2 gas planet giants, and 1 planet composed purely of ice. Pantherin was once the home of a physiologically advanced species called an Antan. The story is that while they were initially a very impressive creature, in large groups they appeared far too paranoid that the others were conspiring against one another. Eventually, their societies built superweapons in the form of animatine technology, which they used to practically wipe themselves out. However, a few remain. Pantherin sits in the Illini solar system, which is at the comfortable edge of the frontier. While this original species did not make much use of the varied resources of the system, they have an arsenal of a homunculi drone network that initially made colonization difficult. However, in the present time, since meeting the current leader of the species, whose title roughly in common galactic translates to War Ender, the UFGA occupies their planet. Occupation is considered resource-based in the official logs. However, the off-the-record information that you were able to get includes the notification that the UFGA's one of the reasons UFGA uses this place is as a advanced officer training camp, and the reason why they use it is due to the what they refer to as the not so natural defenses in the form of homunculi drones. So that's how you know the drones are considered homunculi drones, which you have no idea what those are, and far out positioned near the frontier. Its methods are considered incredibly dangerous. Out of the 500-person battalions which they station here, approximately 3.5. Oh, I thought you were here. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you about the planets. The information I gave you yesterday, but I'm doing it because they didn't hear me last time. Approximately 3.5 or 17 and a half people on average die here during training.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Additionally, War Ender is not just the leader of his species, of which only several still remain, but is also considered the final and greatest war machine that they ever built. And you don't know anything more about that. That is all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm terrified of War Ender.
I'm just happy to be here.
Well, yeah, of course, you're just like, hi, friends.
Well, so last we had, by the way, just so everybody knows, these people
Ooh.
and if there are no more questions, I will start the next bit. Is there anything else
Not
you want
for
to do before?
me.
Is there anything else you want to do before you proceed?
We bueno.
Nani?
Waitel?
I'm good.
Waitel? All right.
Mi bueno. Sorry.
All right. Last we left off, your character
I'm
was
also
looking.
just playing like a little game
Oh,
on
yeah.
my phone
I
while
know.
you're talking.
I know you can't keep your fingers to stop moving. I know. Last we left off, Atoras was looking out of the window of his cryopod room when towards the direction that they are taking you. Now, your memory at this point is pretty much recovered, even though you got a bit of a bonk in the head halfway through. And
Bonk.
I wonder whose fault that is. And you now remember that this is a civilian class shuttle that you're riding in. It was covertly upgraded with internal security systems and high-quality anti-interjection devices that, paired with its natural higher than average speed, made for a safe trip. It's a vessel that you're actually quite familiar with. Whenever having to move around the bases that you essentially grew up at, this ride was often right there with you. Do you have like a particular name that you call this thing? It doesn't have a name of its own. It doesn't have a name of. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I missed the first part because I got distracted by something.
The one where I asked you a question.
Yeah, that one. I missed that one.
So essentially, this is a ship that you're actually quite familiar with. Did you hear what I said about the ship?
It was upgraded so it can make travel safe.
Yeah, it was covertly upgraded with security systems and high-quality interjection devices. It's a vehicle you're actually quite familiar with because it was used. It was often stationed at areas where you were growing up and training. It doesn't have a name of its own since it's supposed to be covert and also, essentially a civilian vehicle is what it's supposed to appear as. So, but is there anything that you call it?
No, not really.
All right. The speaker system activates, calling all passengers to meet in the bridge. How do you proceed?
I head out. Actually, no. They said that they're gonna send a medic to come to see me. Is that right?
They said that you can go and get see a medic when you're ready. But then no, they weren't gonna send one to you.
Okay, then I'll do that then. The first thing when I do
Yes.
is I'll see a medic.
All right. So you head down to the med bays. This place has a pretty small baby. There's pretty much just there's like this little. What happens is you go into this room. The door slides open to the right, and it's almost like a walk-in closet space almost. However, when you go into it, there's like this little, almost imagine like a very like geometric octopus like machine that kind of comes out of the walls. It has like a number of scanners on it, a number of interfaces. As far as you know, it has like a basic AI to it.
Mm.
You know that you can ask this thing anything, and it will check up and do any basic repair on you.
Okay.
All right, how do you proceed?
I walk up to it and I ask it if they can perform a medical check on me.
All right. So it takes one of its hands and scans you up and down, and as it does so, first of all, it lists your ID name, your ID, your name, your classification, a number of other things. States that you need to get to the bridge immediately before suddenly, like, giving you a shot in your arm.
Okay. What does a shot do? Okay. Then it says like announcer said I have to go to the bridge immediately, right?
Yeah, it states that it's gonna report that that you're supposed to report to the bridge immediately.
Okay. Then I head out. Thanking the.
Ooh, you're tardy.
Yes. All right. So. When you get into the room, two lines of officer cadets stand with a space in between them to allow officers access to the bridge room. It has two floors, each one with a thermostat. Each one are in like a thermostat-like shape, with a narrow neck being the entrance of the room, and the bulb being containing this like advanced military UFGA standard holographic display. The crew line up on the upper deck of this room, which is almost slanted, almost like an auditorium.
Mm.
The holograph then presents a towering image of a human, which flickers for a second. Additionally, this pops up. I'll be presenting in just a moment.
Ooh.
Hold up, I have it. It just
It's being stupid. No.
on a large display board. Tell me if you guys can all see this. On a large display board appears this graphic of the solar system that you're in.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, is it just me? That
I'm
sees this.
allowing everybody to see it, but you're the only one in the room. Out of the party.
Okay.
I like it. Did nice.
Right. It shows all the different worlds as well as moons, as well as the covert Type 1 Omni Relay and where it's positioned. It shows you also where
Okay.
the Habitat Termina line begins and the Habitat Incipere line ends. Additionally, you'll notice Pantherin has like a little line with arrows in it that does not represent the axis of the spin. It represents the spear going through it. Just so you know that.
Say that again.
The little line that going through, I don't know if you see the picture or not, but the little line going through Pantherin represents the spear going through it.
Oh, that's the spear that goes through the entire thing.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I remember that one.
Additionally, I think yeah, did you not remember that?
No, but no.
Yeah, the
I guess I know then.
Pantherin itself is there's like well, you notice that there seems to be like a spear that just has speared the entire planet somehow. Additionally, you now know there's about one planet and one dwarf star in this system, and the Habitat Termina and the Habitat Incipere. What these lines are is the Habitat Termina is essentially when it gets a little too hot for most ships.
Oh shit.
The Habitat Incipere is typically a non-issue. Technically, it's leaving the solar system. You're no longer in orbit around the star, is what the Habitat Incipere is. It's also when planets start to ice over. Now, one thing I want to mention that Atoras mentally notes immediately is that it does not show you where the exit of the solar system is.
Okay.
So it's giving you it's giving you absolutely no information on how you would actually go about leaving this place.
Yeah, okay.
Well, looks like we're stuck. I kid.
The hologram now, as the image of the humanoid, the gigantifized human appears on the holograph display. Were you gonna say anything? Were you gonna say anything, Atoras?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything.
All right. It presents the image of a towering human. He wears a personalized double-breasted coat with a furry lining on the insides. On it is a patch of 3 stars linked together. It represents the core 3 solar systems at the center of the sector. It marks him as a commander. His face is old, but he shows no other signs of age. It's obvious that under his coat he is wearing some ablative plating. Are there any thoughts that go through your head?
No, not really. I'm just listening to what he has to say.
Order, structure, strength, alliance. You were born into this universe from the nature and are given these 4 gifts to make you who you are. And all would be impossible without hierarchy. There is no leadership without power. And without power, there is no hierarchy. 214 years ago, God himself ascended, and the universe was saved. However, the UFGA failed to hold much of its ground, and our sector paid the damn price. But not anymore. Oh no. No. Not anymore. With the finest officers this sector has to offer, we will take it all back, and then some. Now, you will either make it out of this academy, the best damn officers I've ever seen, or die trying.
I'm a bit scared of him.
Get him into the simulacrum! As you briefly get a glimpse of the fate, I imagine you're going along in line with everyone. Keep in mind,
Yeah,
you are like the highest of your class, so you're kind of like in front of the line here.
Oh no.
So
Okay.
so just so you know, you're pretty much the line leader. Do you being the highest in the class, and the worst in the class goes in back. So
He's the line leader. He gets to take everybody to the bathroom or the lunchroom.
Yeah. I follow along with them.
So you follow along, you follow the people who are waving you down, and you briefly get a glance of like the whole base for a moment, but only briefly. You get to see that that this whole base is carved into the side of the spear. There are this megafauna, and like they're very tree-like. They seem to grow from any crack that they aren't accounting for. And the chamber that you are being led to is, actually like inside like this like ancient looking like the texture of like the walls and everything is very ancient and constructed looking, but it doesn't look like it's the UFGA's work. However, you are led into this room and suddenly everything gets very dark. The chamber you are in, it's only lit by a couple of these blue and kind of dim spotlights, and the whole place is draped. It, it almost appears like a circus tent in here, in its shape and size. It's a big place, but like it's also draped in like this heavy rubberized plastic.
Oh, did they give us our weapons back, by the way?
No.
Okay.
And the walls, and it just makes the whole mood of this place very severe and dark. And around the room, in like a line, are these perfectly positioned car-sized devices of some sort. Your eyes immediately look at them and they begin to fractalize, which is a sign that you're looking at something classified. But like to your right eye, you can very clearly tell that they're reminiscent of like almost snail shells in a way.
Okay.
And at the bottom of each one are a myriad of like just all kinds of wires, complicated midline, metro line, a lot of different types of wiring that you see. It's very wild and like they're very complicated looking. And some of the wires are so big, like they're as large like a human thigh. And they come from the bottom and they lead to the center of the room, where they are then turned upwards, spiraling together, almost like a tree, and exit through like the roof to like the top of the tent. And as soon as you get into this room, these devices they begin to open up. So almost like a cockpit, almost with a pilot chair appearing on the inside. How do you proceed?
What is everybody else doing?
If you were being motioned towards these pods.
I go along with them. I go towards the pods.
All right. As you see closer, it definitely looks like there's like a pilot seat, like you would see in like a jet almost in it. But there's no interface or anything to actually like mechanically touch. And you get in it?
I get in it, yeah.
All right. You get in it, and immediately it begins to shut. And as it shuts, you're immediately left in just pure darkness. And as you're in here, slowly you begin to feel your sensations slip away. What do you think?
Do I have any familiarity with the machine they're using?
Not at all.
So I'm just going along with what's going on. So since I don't know anything, they're my like higher ups. I can't afford to. I can't afford to like basically piss them off.
All right. Suddenly you hear a ringing sound. And in your vision, you suddenly begin to be able to see your own body again. And slowly you start to get your bearings. And now I will show you what you see next. Tell me if everybody sees everything here.
I don't see anything.
Nothing.
Big old thing of darkness.
What
See
about now?
many things now.
I see it now.
And suddenly you see
Oh.
this.
I see things. Ooh. Did you make all this yourself?
Yes.
Nice.
Props.
You didn't finish one, it's still in traditional.
What? Yeah. Oh yeah. One of them is in. Oh. Okay. So like the tokens that you see, most.
Uh-huh.
So like these tokens and like this token down here, I did not make these. These come from a video game called Star Sector, and it's really cool in certain aspects. I really like it. But I was like, hey, they actually have JPEGs with like transparent backgrounds for like all their ships, so that's cool. But the one in the corner, this guy here, I did draw.
I didn't scroll down. I didn't see that part. There we go.
Yeah, the guy in paper I drew. You can tell if I draw anything because it's either gonna be paper or I'll tell you about it. So there's this one, and also I think I can also show you it through. Yeah. If you want to zoom in for a second, I can actually do that. So that's what it looks
Oh,
like.
goodness.
So that's what it looks like. All right. Tell me if you've gotten a visual from it.
I got the visual from it.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get more food because the food Lindsay just made is delicious.
Good.
I'm back.
So what you see before you is like an entire solar system, and you appear like giant on top of it, like you're overview looking the entire solar system. And then you hear like this robotic voice. Welcome to the Simulacrum. Did you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
How do you proceed?
I just listen very carefully because he just the voice just basically Do I know what a simulacrum is?
You know that you know that it is a simulacrum's a word for a representation of something.
Okay.
It's a synonym of simulation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I get that much.
The simulacrum will be one of the primary ways that we test psionically gifted individuals. It is a way to safely test their ability to command large assets of the UFGA.
So they're testing me out the gate, essentially.
Do you think that?
Yeah.
It immediately responds.
Hmm?
It immediately responds. Yes. This will be an immediate
so
test.
Okay.
Yes, this will be an immediate test. I don't know if you guys can hear me well. Alright. So, so that bye now. So, you other two guys, yeah, you're still here as people. So here's what you got to do. You see these two other ships? Do you two see the other ships here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, pick which one you like. What looks better.
Oh no.
Pointy one.
Pointy one.
Pointy one.
All right, so you get the pointy one.
I guess I have this one then.
I think you meant from like down here.
Oh. Oh, I like this one then.
All right, setting it up for you right now.
Boom. I'm
Can
done
you
eating
tell me
and
if
I
you-
am delivered.
Good. Tell me if you can move your characters yet.
Let's see.
No.
Nope.
All right, tell me now. Can you move them now?
I cannot.
No.
All right, you definitely should be able to. Hold on.
I can move that one, but I can't move the middle one.
You're not supposed to move the middle one. You're only supposed to be able to move the one on the left.
Oh.
Okay. No. One of you has the blue one. One of you has the circular one that I drew, and one of you has the middle one. Taurus, you have the middle one.
I have the middle one.
Yeah, you have the middle one.
I can't move it. I can't move it then.
You can't move that. Hold on, that's weird. All right, now you should be able to.
I see it now.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Wait. What?
So here's what's going on here. I thought that was going to go by a little bit smoother. Each one of you, you two, come up with just some archetypical officer cadet personalities real quick.
Aye.
All right. They can be as silly or serious as you wish for them to be, and also you're supposed to right here. All right. So we've assigned 2 lower officer cadets to be assigned to help you with the simulated mission.
Okay.
What information do you need?
What's the enemy's capability right now? Or what is the mission's objective?
The mission's objective is A, to not allow them to escape this system. This is a simulation, a one-to-one representation of the Matum solar system. The Matum solar system is a very resource-dense solar system with several mining colonies on it. These individuals in question are trying to escape without license from this system.
Okay. What is our combat capability?
You are equipped with the cruiser Theseus as the flagship, which you will currently be piloting. To your left. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
To your left is the Phase Wolf, an experimental UFJ design, piloted by one of your lower ranks. And to your right is a Hail Caller, a frigate. So I'll tell you a little bit about how ship classifications go. And I think I posted this, but I might not. So essentially, how it is that there are the sizes go fighter, destroyer, frigate, cruiser, capital class. And so, like the center ship, the one that your flagship is the capital class. The one to your left is a cruiser, and the one on your right is a frigate. Now here's the thing. I do dogfighting everything, but this is more of like big game battle. So this is more like big scale. Like this is like out of simulation. This is like this distance here would take an entire day to travel.
Okay.
So this isn't really simulating a dogfight. This is simulating like long time, because a frigate is considered like the very biggest, is like considered the very smallest that a combat logistics ship is. So like destroyers are the biggest ship that you'll fight in like dogfighting combat. With a frigate, because a frigate would take up like the entire side of the screen in that view. Because frigates are around the size of an apartment block to several apartment blocks wide. Cruisers are ships that are so big that they can carry several carriers, and they're about as big as an ROD station. And a cruiser. And capital classes are just unbelievably massive ships that can dwarf even cruisers. They're incredibly expensive, even to the UFGA. Each one is considered a powerful military asset to any civilization, and they have some of the highest forms of technology at their core. They always require an AI to do their subsystems. So, are there any questions so far?
Do I, in this simulation, do I have an AI existing?
This is a cruiser. Your flagship is not a capital class; it's a cruiser. Capital classes are very rare.
Yeah, okay, now.
Yeah, it's the second biggest class.
I got it mixed up.
Yes. Yeah. So you're a cruiser. Then this is. Yeah. Actually, this is a cruiser. This is a cruiser, but not flagship quality. It's experimental. And this is a frigate right here.
Okay.
Yes.
I was about to say when you were saying like piloted by one of the lower ranks, I was like, "Could I call you at your service?" or something.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can definitely go for that.
I'm gonna ask for the opinions of my two low rank peers. Like, what do you guys think? Like, how should we go at this?
Our goal's destroy or capture?
All right. So, also, do you hear like this little voice changer I'm using? Hello?
Nope.
Okay. I'm using a robotic voice changer. It's just not going through. I didn't know if that would work with Twitch or not. There's no way to test that on Twitch without recording a video. It's weird. So, essentially, the AI says, your objectives are A, to primarily stop anyone from getting out of the warp. Your secondary objective is to, I'm going to point on the screen here, A, this right here. This is a relay station. This relay station is a critical asset to the UFGA. It provides the OmniNet to this entire system. And it's primarily focused around here. However, it also scans the system, giving you the field of view that you have. If it goes down, two things. A, the simulation will basically show that you were unable to protect a key asset to the UFGA. And B, it'll become much harder since you will not be able to see the enemy.
Okay.
Additionally, this line here, once again, it represents the habit determina. Going past this will make your ship build up stress. This line here, around this represents an orbital defense system around this planet. Firing anything in the direction of this planet, so if you would draw a line to it, firing anything this way that could amount to any large amount of firepower could potentially cause losses. This orbital system around this planet can lower this. It was built to actually stop meteorites and debris that orbit the sun around the habit determina line.
Okay.
This thing will actually it'll a little bit kind of help you out, in case you actually have to fire out, but it's definitely not 100% safe to fire at this planet with larger weaponry. If you touch your ship, it should pop up with a bunch of little hotkeys. Do you see the hotkeys on your guys' ship?
On the top left?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm still not able to move mine.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
I see some.
Yeah, it's red. Oh, I see what's wrong.
Ooh.
Huh?
Please, everyone in the simulation, please test out your options.
Nope.
What's
Ah.
invade?
Sorry, what?
Just hit, and I see.
I asked the AI
Charles, I
uh,
still can't move it.
permission to eliminate them.
Remember, you're the paper one. Hold up. I'm
I
talking.
still can't move it.
Help me out first, you can answer me.
Sorry. Sorry. What answer were you looking for?
Oh, are we permission to kill?
Yes. Neutralize by any means you see fit. And as soon as I figure out what's going on wrong, I'm talking to you in real person here. As soon as I figure out what's going on wrong with the hail caller, I will fix it. I will tell you about the enemy forces real quick.
That's good. Oh, give me like 1 minute. I have a someone for my job calling, basically. Be right back.
Ooh. Okay, and in the meantime, I'll just play this game. I'm playing a puzzle game.
Yeah, I put in Radix.
It should be for $1,600 and then another one for $35. Yeah.
See it, I think.
Can you move it?
No. For some reason, I can't.
That's so weird.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you very much. Just make sure the delivery goes to the back dock. Wednesday. No, thank you. Right.
All right. So
Yeah.
Radix.
Hmm.
Okay, so it says it can be edited and controlled by Radix. So that should definitely be. Can you move it now?
Hello.
Let me refresh the page.
Yeah, I'll refresh mine too. All right. So as
I'm
soon as we
back
gotta figure out.
also.
the rest-
Apologies.
Fine.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's like doing it on my screen. So I went to like your guys' side of the screen.
I can move this one over here.
That one you shouldn't be able to move. That one you shouldn't be able to.
I can. Me doing blue. That's the one I can move.
Yeah, you can move blue. She shouldn't be able to move blue.
Did she move blue? I don't think she did.
Oh, who moved that? Who moved that? That isn't me.
It was me.
You can move it?
The one in the middle or the one to the right?
The one to the right. Somebody moved the one to the right and it wasn't me.
Yeah, that's me.
You can move it.
Yeah, that's the one you were supposed to be moving.
Oh, I wanted this one.
Well, he called it first.
Oh, I thought.
He said pointy one. That's the pointy one.
Okay,
Okay, maybe next time. All right.
next time.
The enemies are escaping from the planet Tomo. These refugees, unlicensed, are not allowed to escape. Their forces consist of 50 over here. Oh, wait, point. Over here. 50 civilian class destroyers. One. I think I have to keep switching my things. One. There it is. Oh my god. One retrofitted Atlas. There's additionally one other ship, a frigate-sized ship that has currently gone cloaked as soon as it exited the orbit. None of these, not even one destroyer, civilian transport, is allowed to leave the system. Currently, they are beeline towards the relay system.
Are they trying? So how many days away would that be?
So to give you an idea, your flagship here can only move about this long in 2 days, 2 squares.
Okay.
A cruiser and this frigate, they can move 3.
Okay. So I can move 2 squares in a day. In 2 days?
In a day.
In a day, okay. I can move there in a day.
You can stress your ship for more.
Okay. And what about these ships?
You're gonna have to scan them to find anything else out more.
Okay.
All of your scanners are advanced enough to actually reach 6 squares away.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can greet him.
All right. So if you click on, there's a little lock-on scan and bolster section. All right. So yes. Okay. So as it says, scan. You can use your sensors powerful internal systems to do a deep scan on a successful attack. Ask your GM to reveal 1 of 2 to you. So what you do is that you roll essentially it's essentially a hack check. So roll your hacking ability.
Ooh, thank God. So that's a 14.
You didn't have disadvantage.
There's no disadvantage right now. All right, that'll be successful. Now you immediately can tell that these are dystopian. This thing has like dystopia technology in it, which is very low grade, grim, very definitely not humane like living conditions on this ship. It wasn't. It used to be an Atlas. It was something else you were able to know about it, which is considered a very good like a salvage ship, salvaging cruiser. However, it's retrofitted with weaponry and a lot of strange modifications. One of which is to make it more ready for battle. However, it also has lowered the quality of life for anybody on board this ship. You can also ask me. You can also, ask me any of those other things from your scan.
Okay. Since I'll ask about the full statistics of it.
All right. The HP Atlas has 12 VHP, and it has 2 shielding on it. Now, I want to mention, normally VHP stands for about 10 for every like 1. I mentioned that to you guys earlier. So every 1 VHP stands for 10. Now, however, since this is more like a military overview, this is more closer to like 1,000. Because keep in mind, if the atlas, if you were to zoom in, the atlas would be an entire map essentially. So keep that in mind. So like every one, so that's like saying 12,000 essentially HP. And it has essentially 200 overshield on it. Now what overshield does is that every time you don't attack it, its shield regenerates to maximum, and you have to do at least 2 damage to break it off. Ta-da. It has an AC of 11. And it moves at about 2 CCT a day. And is there any other? Oh yeah, it has the same E defense. It has an 11 on E defense as well to breach it. So any other questions? Was there any other information you wanted to know?
Hmm.
Oh, wait. So weapons and systems. Yep, I can do that.
Yeah.
It is capable of locking on, scanning, and bolstering. It has retrofitted batteries, which is what has lowered the quality of life on the ship so much. The batteries, it's the fancy term of a naval turret, so it's for those things. Additionally, it has vengeance deterrence missiles, which are missiles that automatically begin firing and reloading when locked on. It is also capable of invading. Those are the primary long-range attacks for this ship.
Okay. Oh.
Interesting background music. I like it.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Simulated Commander?
Yeah.
Alright. You have 5 minutes.
5 minutes to actually defeat them?
To act. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
This is my... Okay, so Sarah knows about this. I typically allow people 5 minutes to act. That's
Yeah.
your turn. So, but that was also them saying, like, in-game universe, that you have 5 minutes to make your commands. Additionally, you two must follow his orders.
Oh.
You guys must follow his orders. However, if he does not give you orders, and he gives you pretty much an at-will order, then you may do your own. And also, if the flagship goes down, essentially you guys lose access to the Omninet. So his ship is just as critical as that relay station.
Okay.
There was also a third mission. There was a third objective. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but like I say, I'm still. There was a third objective. If your ships become too damaged, you may begin losing simulated passengers. Do not allow. And so, for example, on these cruisers, there's about 500 to 600 people on each of these cruisers, and on the frigate, there's about 50 to 80 people. And that's true for these ships here. There's about 100 people in the destroyer class civilian transports. The 50 of them that are over here in this corner, and you don't know how many is in the cloaked ship that they have somewhere.
Okay.
You do not want they do not want you to have over 280 people die.
Okay.
If need be. Also, they are not including anybody who is part of their flagship.
Okay.
So if you take down their flagship, they do not count that.
What is this? I'm just looking.
What did you click?
Near warp pack.
So back in the day, back 200 years ago, 214 years ago, and before that, we used We used essentially warp drives to go among the stars without warp gates. However, those have since stopped working, but they now make excellent weapons. Essentially, these are a bunch of warp drives packaged together. This is your heavy weapon. You only have one of these before you have to dock again to reload. Once, we traveled the stars with these, but now they are our weapons. It has the range of 6 CCT, which is pretty much the range that you're currently at. It's considered a super heavy payload, which is me saying you have to go to a station before you can reload this.
Okay. So
Yeah, it deals an incredible amount of damage. However, this is a weapon that if you were to hit this planet, there'd be a lot of losses.
Okay. What about this planet right here?
This planet?
This moon or whatnot.
This is not a moon. The moon would be closer. This is another
Okay.
planet that also has a lesser mining state. Mining all these planets pretty much, except for this one. This one and this one in the corner. So this, I'm trying to point to you, but I have to go through.
I
this
see
one
it, I
and
see
this
it.
one, and this one here has some scientific observational studies around this one. However, it's orbiting the planet. These two, however, are like gas giants. This, however, all these planets are actually used and have like colonies on them. This one has a little bit of defenses around it, but they're not certified to work.
Okay.
All right, time is starting now.
I have
You
a
5 minutes.
plan.
You have 5 minutes,
I-
and yes, you can talk about your plan.
Tell me your plan.
So I was planning on moving to about right here and waiting for this guy to come in within range of me and use my signal hail, and you can unleash on him if you wanted to.
I was thinking that since I'm the slowest and I have to protect the ship anyway, I'll protect the relay station. While you two
Signal
Sure.
Hell. Signal Hell is a defensive thing. It essentially makes any electronic attack against an ally made with
I
disadvantage.
misunderstood it then.
All right. Yeah. You
Let
essentially,
me look
yeah,
again.
You essentially wrap your ship's powerful systems around it, and you give it like disadvantage to any oncoming attacks. Yeah.
Yeah. So what else?
I don't know if my internet is being stupid, but I can't see the Halo color sheet.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to just click on your thing. I accidentally gave it to you, but that was just because it wasn't working before. You can, however, invade their ship. You have that option.
As in like hack it.
Yes.
Okay.
All your ships are powerful enough that you can do a force hack.
All right. I'll make like I said, I'll make my ship over and protect the relay station while you two get closer and try to attack them. And I'll support you with the hacking the ships. By attacking their systems. Is that good?
All right. So I am going
Yeah.
to move
For now, I'll move up to
my original 3. I think
1, 2. I would count as 3, right? To go here.
does this
Yeah.
count as 3? Right here.
Yes. It says 3
Okay.
squares. Yeah, the squares.
Oh.
The in-universe is actually called CCT. So you move 3 CCT.
Okay.
Also, another thing I wanted to note: these enemies. The simulation says, "Be careful. The commander is known to be incredibly clever." And this is my way of saying this enemy is a tactician. Tactician type enemies, they use my intelligence. In other words, they're as smart as the DM.
Uh-huh.
So instead of fighting like a creature,
That's
they
dangerous.
yeah, so they have my abilities, essentially. So good luck with that.
That's dangerous.
Meta ship.
All right. So what I'm going to do?
We'll do a pincer attack then. The same strategy where we move up to protect the relationship, but you two go in from the side. Attack them from the side while I hack them and frontal attack them.
Yes. Also, keep in mind, ships, unless you're using a super heavy attack, you're allowed to do 2 attacks per turn in these ships.
I am going
hacking
to
attacks.
wait. I'm going to wait until he moves, and first I am going to invade because he warned us about the attack.
All right.
And since he's right behind that planet, I don't want to cause casualties, so I'm going to invade first, if that's all right.
All right. So you want
Commander.
All right,
Yes.
So you invade first. So you click your invade and did make your roll.
All right. So, which one should I go for? Should I attack their systems, restrict their code, or fragment their signal?
Let's restrict our code, slow them down from reaching the relay, and keep our distance.
I don't have a D3, but I do have a D4, and if it lands on a 4, I'll re-roll. All right, I got a 3.
And what did you make on the breach attempt?
Roll
What?
20.
Oh, roll 20.
No. In ships, you don't use the D3s and D4s and all that stuff. When you're in these ships, all it is it's a major breach. These ships have really powerful computers, so they don't have to worry about matrices.
Okay.
Yeah, they have really powerful computers. Additionally, if you actually scan, one thing you can do with scanning is you can take essentially, you see this where I have my ruler? You can just scan an empty thing, a space that's about this wide with these scanners. And if there's anybody hidden or anything about these planets that you want to know within essentially a 3x3, you can do that by a scan. Fun fact. So yeah, like I said, this is kind of like a tutorial for big ship combat. Is what this is.
Gotcha.
I am going to restrict the code on this big one right here, okay?
Alright, restricting the code. Okay, make your roll. What did you get?
Oh, wow. I did really good. I got a natural 20.
Alright, so this thing has the dystopia attack level E defense, which is 11. So you immediately break through these things, and immediately you get confirmation from your computers that this thing has been successfully restricted.
You've been restricted, sir.
All right. You can go.
I can lay fire into it as well.
Yeah. Lay fire into it. Try to cause some damage.
For the planet, okay?
Eek.
I would say, if you are able to, aim for this one.
Can't aim that far. It's only up to 3.
Oh, only up to 3?
3, yeah. So you can hit this one.
Alright, then go ahead.
Okay, I rolled 9 versus its AC in this.
Alright, that's a miss. Also, guys, remember what I said. These ships can attack twice a turn. And a hacking attempt... typically most things can. Most vehicles can attack twice a turn. So hail color, you can do another thing other than invading. You can try to invade twice if you want to. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can still do more stuff, Hellcaller, but yeah, you can make a second attack as well for Phase Wolf.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, we both can.
Yeah, Phase Wolf can, yeah. So.
Alright, this time it hit. With 7.
Alright, 7. Oh, this is a big hit. That attack has done a lot of damage. Their shields have been confirmed to be destroyed.
I recommend firing as well.
Oh,
with the other
how
ship.
much? Earlier, how much did you say their VHP was?
About 1,000, which is like 10.
Okay.
12,000 actually is what I said, which is about 12. And they're considered to have at least 2 to 3 points of structure.
Okay.
Okay. If I can, sir, I would like to attack this one's systems.
Can you make it there?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. 16.
That is a success.
All right, then I'll do the D3. That's a 3. So I inflict 3 heat onto that dude.
So what you're actually doing here is this is actually like a group of 50. I called them destroyers earlier. Well, actually, that is correct. So this is actually like these are like 50 really like small class ships that you're actually firing at here. But what you're doing is like they're all like connected to each other. But like what you're doing is like you're just like they're starting to like build up heat in all their different bodies. And so, all right. So what did you do? 1d3 stress. All right, I'll roll that. Actually, no, you roll that. So roll that.
I did. I rolled 3.
You have successfully infiltrated their engines' supply power.
So for my action, I'll go ahead and I'll attack their system. Let's see. I roll my hacking, right? Or is it just a flat d20?
While you're in the ship, it's just a flat.
Okay. I'll deal with this one.
Ooh, that one's hurting over there. I can see its health bar.
An 18.
Gun go boom.
Sorry, what? You got 18?
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Hacking? Where are you hacking?
I'm attacking their systems.
Which systems? Which ship?
The big one.
All right.
And let me roll one. I don't have a D3, so I'll roll D4, and then if I have 4, roll again. 2.
All right, you build up 2.
And for my second attack, how far away can I attack with this thing? What's the? Is this attacking? Okay.
Yeah. This is something I didn't mention in this description is that you have to be pointing towards it.
Okay.
Oh yes, flanking is a thing in this mode.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get them to do earlier. Okay. So, okay, now that I know that, do I just select it again, or should I just make this my? I'll just make this my roll. So I miss Oh, then no. I'll just I hold on. I'll invade them again. Cause more heat to them.
All right.
Oh, I rolled 11. If it meets, it beats, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That beats it.
D3.
Just barely.
I roll a 4, so I'm rolling again. I roll a 2.
You rolled a
2.
The simulation reports that their engines are overheating. Let us run the numbers. "80 deaths confirmed.
What happened?
The simulation has noted that the engines overheated, and that the engine crew ended up perishing along with it. The ship is now permanently slowed. And there have been 80 deaths confirmed."
Jeez. I thought you said 8, not AD.
Oh yeah, no, like the entire, like
No,
the
they did.
simulation has stated that the entire engine staff got melted along with the engines.
Cookies.
Creepy.
Guys, my cookies.
Okay, so that should be all of our turns?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It didn't say on here that it was a heavy weapon, so I just thought whenever I press the destroyer. Oh, now that I read the description, it does seem like a heavy weapon.
You have a report. You've been successfully scanned, sir. Suddenly, like the screen to like your galaxy display that you have begins to like glitch almost, and something seems wrong. Suddenly you see this face appear, and this is a rough drawing I made.
Okay.
Ooh, the commander.
Is he trying to open a line of communication with me?
He is forcing a line of communication over.
Okay. Open it.
He says, "I will let you do this."
So am I supposed to he's simulated, right? So
As far as you know.
okay. You're trespassing on you're trespassing on the space. You have a ship that that's unregistered.
Do you want to take a moment and think about it?
Yeah.
He is like, as you like. Okay, I just want to mention how he looks like too. He is like an older guy. Like he appears to be a human in his 70s. No cybernetic implantations. His face is extremely worn. Like his skin is like almost like from like the heat of the planet. Like his skin is just like very like leathery. And his left side of his face is not only heavily scarred, but then it seems to actually have been bleached by some photon-based energy weapon of some sort. He also appears to be emaciated, incredibly thin, even for his own age. He does not appear to be a person who has lived an easy life. Additionally, the shirt that he wears is a dirty shirt.
Okay. Since he opened the line communication, you trespass on restricted space with an unauthorized ship. An unlicensed ship. On top of that, surrender now, or your ship will be destroyed.
Our planet lives right on the habitat terminal line. If we go back, it's as good as being dead. Our whole planet's behind us. We are willing to take the losses. Let us through.
It doesn't matter where you come from. You're still trespassing on restricted space. Surrender now, or be forced to. I'll force me to destroy you. I'll be forced to destroy you.
We will never go back.
I'll take this as a sign of what's the word? Yeah, I'll take this as a sign of full hostility, and I'll deal with you. I'm sorry, Fob. I'm Fob. I'll deal with you as per what's the word? The thing on the top.
As per regulation?
Yeah, there we go. As per regulation, close communications.
Reduced to regulation, and then it's clicked off.
Yeah, so that's
noted.
Well, that's fun. What now, Commander?
Let's see what their move is.
All right. So as soon as you close it off, you begin to you get a report from the simulation. Your engine has begun to heat up.
Whose engine?
The flagships. You've gained 3 stress.
So I'm guessing add 3 in.
Correct.
I would recommend doing some scans in the area.
Yeah.
Additionally, the frigate begins to move up.
Fun.
Does that beat your AC? I think yep, it does. You take 5 VHP damage. 2. You take 5 VHP damage to the Phase Wolf. Also keep in mind, the Phase Wolf has some useful abilities on it, but one thing it does not have is a shield generator.
Ooh.
So I have 6 shields and 12 VHP.
Yes.
Is that what that? Okay.
And you have 3 structures, so technically you have 12 times 3. But each time you lose 12, essentially you take some permanent damage. And
okay.
the moment you lose your first structure is when you start taking actually crew losses. Yeah, if you never lose any structure, your crew will not take any losses. But as soon as your structure goes down, that basically states that your ship has somehow been punctured by a hit.
Can I basically interrupt them and do a signal hail, or is it not my turn?
It's not your turn. If you saved one of your signal hills, you could interrupt them, but you used all your interruptions. You used all your actions. So, well, actually, if you want to stress yourself, you can.
You know what? Let's go for it.
All right.
Signal hail on you, boy.
Well, does it that protects against a like non-physical attacks, right?
Oh yeah. It gives electronic attacks.
Yeah, so he still receives the damage from that attack from earlier.
Or wait, which one
wait, do you use
began to heat up?
Oh, okay. No, actually, they can actually use that as a bonus act, as a reaction. So yeah, they can do it that way. However, how long is it? Yeah, it's only within. Oh yeah, you're within range. Yeah, okay, this works out.
I'm with range of everyone.
Yeah, you're good.
Wait,
Okay.
which one began to build up heat? Is
Uh,
it this one or this?
Yeah, it's
This
this one.
one.
Yeah, it's Phase Wolf. It's the Phase Wolf. And
All right,
yes, and they
I'll
rolled
protect you, boy.
and they actually rolled a 3.
Oh,
So
nice.
actually, it reports that your system began to actually no, sorry, this person. Okay, so what? Okay, wait. The person who built up heat was the Atlas. Sorry, I got confused there. Was not the Atlas? This thing is the Theseus over here, the one at the bottom. So yes, you can interrupt them. They rolled a 3, so I'm gonna delete that heat because that was now no longer a successful attack. But the phase wolf still takes his damage because that was that was a kinetic volley from some batteries.
Yeah, I'll protect the one that built up heat because the heat can be even worse sometimes if you don't protect it.
All right.
All right, so how do I lower one of my... Oh, there we go. I'm going to do that. Is that how I do it? Which one's the Atlas?
Their big ship.
Oh, this one?
Yes. Oh, this is bad. This is bad for you guys.
Oh no.
Oh my.
All right. All right. So, firstly, what it does. Oh man, I did not expect this. So first of all, you are now locked on. Yeah, she signal held you, but they critted. And then they rolled a 19. Well, first of all, they critted on the Phase Wolf, and then they rolled like 2 16s on the Atlas. You're doing very good, Sarah, but they just rolled really good right now.
Aren't in the way?
What? Sorry?
If this guy were to attack, aren't I kind of in the way?
It was an electronic attack.
Oh, electronic.
Yeah,
Never mind.
They just rolled, like, even though you're signal hailing, they just rolled really well. Like, insanely good. So what happened is that they locked onto this guy, they locked onto your guys' Theseus, and they begin to heat up the Phase Wolf again. However, they begin to take up their own heat from it as well. Alright, you take 3 heat. The Phase Wolf takes 3 heat.
I take how many hit?
You take 3 heat is what I said.
3 heat, so that's a total of 6.
Do you already have 3 heat on you? No. The Phase Wolf takes 3 heat.
The Phase Wolf, okay.
That's what I said. Yeah, the Phase Wolf takes 3 heat. You take no heat. You lost all your heat because she interrupted it. So your heat is lost. So you don't have any heat right now. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. If you had 6 heat, that'd be bad news. Then what they do is they start to move forward. And with their Vengeance Deterrence missiles, they begin to act. It's a smart weapon, and they immediately begin to take this orientation over here. So they start going this way. And this one.
Yeah, but they're slowed. Ha!
Yeah, they can't get. They can only move by 1. And their phase missiles. Yeah, so this is a 3 AC VP. So, yeah, they miss with this one. But this attack is essentially for free as long as they're locked onto you.
So they're locked onto me, right?
Yep, they're locked onto you.
Okay. Are they?
Yeah, they're locked onto you.
Okay, they're locked onto me. I was gonna put that on there.
So two
Okay.
things for about lock on. Lock on gives you a +2 to hit.
Does it take up an action to put on the ship first, though?
It's a hack attempt.
Okay.
But then they're locked on, and any special abilities they get. So yeah, +2 attacks on the target. Losing sight of the target by the end of the round will cancel it. Additionally, it enables certain conditions to be met as well. So, for example, their automatic firing of their Vengeance Deterrence missiles is also gets an advantage due to their lock on.
So is it our turn now?
Yes, it is your turn now. You have 5 minutes.
Okay. We have to focus on this one so that the ship doesn't take any more damage. And I can stall both of them by hacking them.
I was planning on to like berate this one with my batteries.
Break it? Is it a heavy attack?
Yeah, it's a heavy attack.
Okay. Yeah, you're out of the range of the planet, so you can do that.
Oh, I always like to tell you what they look like they're going to do before they do it. So this guy is still V-lining over here. This guy is also going straight ahead, almost like through the phase wolf almost. And you still don't know where the other person is.
There's 3?
Yeah, I told
Yeah,
you.
that's why I was recommending scanning because he's invisible.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
there's somebody who's cloaked. They stated as soon as they left the orbit of their home planet, Tomo, they cloaked. They said they're heading this way. They said they were heading this way though.
I don't see where you're going.
This way.
Okay. Wait, where's the exit out of the system? Is it
You
this?
see this thing?
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. I'll scan. I'll do a scan of the area.
All right. Tell me where.
Right here.
All right, make your roll.
Is it 20? A nat 20.
Yep.
And yeah, I basically scan this area right here.
And what did you get with your roll?
A 20.
You detect absolutely nothing.
He has to be close. So maybe he gone down a little bit further. Like, I'll do another scan. Like, the scan only is like a block away, right? Like 1 square away, right? Like,
I thought it was like the area of 3.
yeah, area 3. Okay. So where do you think I should scan?
Hmm. 1, 2, and it's probably a smaller ship if it's cloaked. Probably move 3.
Also, one more thing to mention is that when they're right next to you like this, they get a +2 to hit as well. Forgot to mention that.
I like the player here. +2 to hit.
Yeah.
I figured. Alright, honestly, I would either say scan here or
Right here?
I would say here or they didn't necessarily have to go straight for the gate. They could have also went like made a V and was trying to head into the station somewhere. They could be passing in between us.
Well, these 2 ships could be distraction. They're
True.
the gate, the relay to distract the small ship from heading out of the system.
I would say either scan down here, just outside your range. Well, because you scanned here last time, so I'd scan like right here, or somewhere near this area because I don't know. I feel like an invisible ship could attack from behind and make it easier on them.
Well, I feel like they did hack me, so
Yeah, they did hack you.
I'll do another scan. I'll roll again, and I'll scan right here.
Actually, yeah, if they hacked you, then
All
I would say
right.
here.
Make your roll.
A 16.
Dun dun dun.
Wow, on that.
You've detected a modified frigate. It appears to have several weapon modifications on it, as well as being additionally armored.
It's not good.
What else do you want to know from it?
Just like it's full stats.
All right. This vehicle has 8 HP. I'll put it up on the screen real quick. This vehicle has 8 HP, 2 structure. Additionally, it has 2 armor. Essentially means that it reduces any attack you do by 2 to a maximum of 0. Additionally, it has retrofitted batteries for its weapons. And what it seems to be doing, and also, by the way, I mentioned there's actually 3 of them here.
There's actually 3 of these things?
Yeah, there's 3 of these things, but they make up like 1 token.
There's just
this is like an army. Yeah, this is like an army view. Like there's 50 of these, there's 1 of these, and there's 3 of these.
Okay, but
they're beelining, they're currently beelining towards the end.
Is the system exit like a station or like a warp gate?
Yeah, the system station here is a warp gate that the UFGA built, a very primitive one. And it's essentially just a big old wide circle with like all these like, very like it's actually like very unshielded and unprotected, but at the same time, there's also like nothing like there's no like sentries on it or anything like that.
Okay.
So it's a very basic warp drive that they used to make about 180 years ago. It was one of their first ones they used to make. Oh.
I'm just rereading this. Okay. So.
Oh boy, you should have taken that.
Huh?
It would have hit.
No, please take it.
Take it.
Take it.
Okay.
You have to tell me before you do something like that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Okay, then I'm reading this because like I didn't want to like view all the
you
chat.
can't just click everything and then say, I'm just
reading.
Actually, never mind.
I'm reading it. I'm not taking an action. I think I already took 2 actions. Scanning. Yeah, so I can't take any more actions. So it's up to you guys.
Well, I'm dealing with some unfriendlies next to me, so
I have no idea what to do.
I would say move in and possibly attack the stealth.
Yeah, you can get like right in front of it.
Get a +2.
Which one? This one?
You must make your actions now.
Yeah, get in front of it. Block his path, and attack it. Since you have like you have the line of sight advantage and stuff like that.
I was just reading it. Sorry.
Okay. I was like, God damn, everyone's doing it.
Damn.
By the way, Radix, your turrets. One thing that they have that your turrets in particular have is at your range, it makes it impossible to entirely avoid. In other words, this thing deals a minimum of 1 BHP damage unless you critically fail. However, on this ship that doesn't really matter because it has like 2 armor on it, so it just ignores if you miss. But in this case, it hits, so it's taking 4 BHP.
Oh no, I said I was just reading it.
Oh, okay.
All right,
What's in
this
your
one's for real. This one's for real. I'm attacking this dude.
8.
That's a hit.
8. It hits.
It hits.
Yeah, that's a hit. All right. Reporting that a square amount of damage coming from these ships. All right. Who else? Whatever. Phase Wolf, you have to make your actions. You have to make them real quick.
I am going to deal with the ships near me. And all I really have is... I'm just checking this one. I don't remember what it does.
Now, typically, when it's into your turn, you don't get to check things. You just have to go for it.
Yeah, no, I just didn't remember which one this was. If it was one or two, but
yeah, it doesn't show up the like.
Yeah, I don't see it. So
the description of it unless you click it. So I don't know. Like I still don't know the range of these stuff. So.
Well, for a lot of things, I'm going to attack. And 22. 22 and 5 on the small one right in front of me.
Oh, you're using your Hades turrets?
Yes.
Turrets like these were once banned by war conventions. Until recently, it's considered cruel to burn someone alive in their ship. And who do you target?
The group.
All right.
Because they hurt.
Okay. Okay, so don't worry about this, guys, because, okay. So immediately, your simulation AI states, congratulations. The simulation reports that any remaining survivors from those frigates that would be alive were then burned to death.
Huh, neat.
And then, like on your HUD, really quickly, like it pops up like an actual image of like all these frigates, and like they're all torn, like they're not only torn apart, but like the bodies are somehow in fire, even though like they're in like space somehow. And then just quickly like blinks out.
That's one down.
They had to go graphic, right?
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to shoot the Hades turrets again. At these boys.
I'm just kind of waiting for them
20.
because I still have one more turn. I'm just kind of waiting to see what I can do.
Do we do crit rolls or no?
We do crits. That wasn't a crit.
Oh no, okay, I see now.
It
would be green if
it was a non-natural 20, so
yeah, I didn't notice. All right, and then I hit them for 2 as well. With the Hades boys.
And now it is their turn.
Wait, I still haven't done one more attack.
Ooh.
So this guy over here was destroyed.
So the only one left is up here.
And these guys. I guess I'll just attack them again.
Yeah, you got a +2 for being close. So. Oof.
How's that?
+2 to damage or +2 to roll versus AC?
To damage, I think. Because it'll just negate it, he said.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
because of
that's
the-
a hit, and at least one of their ships has been nearly destroyed.
Nearly. Oof.
All right, it is their turn now. So first things first, vengeance turrets. That's a hit.
On me?
Yep, on you.
Okay. So that's 2
Oh,
damage.
it isn't too bad.
Yep, 2 damage.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's stupid.
What's our ship's AC?
Your ship?
Yeah.
Right here. I have it right here. Let me look at it here. Your ship is like very hard to like not hit. It's a pretty big ship. It's like castle sized, and it doesn't have like any real like defenses for things coming at it. So it only has like a 10.
Okay.
But it's got like
That's
it's got a 12E.
That's fair.
So keep in mind this damage is going to your shield.
Oh, my shields, not my ship. Okay. That's oh shit. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Althea, yeah. Huntrix.
It then begins to just completely barrage the Phase Wolf. Both of these hit, 8 damage.
Well.
Okay, so the damage here, when you take that much damage, okay, so a large part of your ship gets sheared off by the attack. Roll a d20.
Ooh.
Wait, whom's me?
Yes.
$15.
As your subsystems try to actually fix themselves, you're considered vulnerable. You're unable to make any maneuvering, and you're unable to make any attacks. The only thing that's currently working in your ship is your thrust, essentially. Additionally, 70 people have died on your ship.
Damn.
Quick psychological report. How do you feel?
Me or him?
You.
Like a failure.
Imagine Imagine if this wasn't a simulation.
Uh,
How would you
battle. I feel saddened by the loss of these lives, but in a fight, it is like casualties are always inevitable. It depends on which side, though.
feel? Good. Give the answer quicker next time.
Damn.
Good luck. Alright. It then begins to stress itself out and attacks him again.
Shit.
This is a failure, and they jammed themselves.
Way to go! They effed up.
Goddamn.
I just rolled 3 4s in a row, and that's rare as all hell. Okay, let me roll with a real die. This thing seems to be weird. Alright. They take 2 heat. It's your turn. You have 5 minutes.
Okay. I'll actually shoot the ship now. In 18.
Also, wait, I did forget the armored guy's turn. Wait, excuse me.
Okay. Good, because that damage was just awful.
Did you change where you were pointing?
Yes.
All right, good.
I don't want to hit the planet.
The armored vehicle. Armored vehicle targets your sides and your flanks. Both attacks hit.
Both attack hits.
Yep.
Okay, so I
And-
take
Yes, you take 9 damage to your shields.
oh, that's a 0.
And the rest is given to your HP.
11.
And then, you know what, I think it's gonna, you remember, tactician here. So I'm gonna allow it to overheat here. And it's gonna attack again.
Is it possible for me to stress mines to do a counterattack on him
After attacks, yes.
after he attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I stress to do a signal? Wait, no.
It's a physical attack.
Yeah, I realized after I said it.
Due to the flank and the fact that they have a lock-on with you and that their flagship's alive, this is a hit because it gets at least a +10, and I think a flank gives you another +2. So this also hits you, and you take another 3 damage.
Another 3 damage.
Yes. Note: the Phase Wolf has taken serious damage. It will not be able to survive another piece of structural damage like that.
Noted.
All right. Now, what is your turn? Sorry. And yes, you may stress to do your counterattack too. Remember, you have 5 minutes.
Go ahead and attack the small ship first. The armor ship.
All right. So, attacking the armored ship. With what weapon?
Oh no, I'm telling her to do that first.
Oh, you want me to unleash on these guys, right?
Yeah.
Unleashing on these guys.
That would deal flak damage, but there is no flak damage. This thing's too well armored, so that is no damage.
Again.
How's that one? You said
Yeah, that one.
whenever I'm like right up to it, since I'm like right up to it, it
You get the
like
+2 to hit. Yes.
oh
And
to hit.
to hit. Yes. And yes, 15, 16, 17, 17 to hit. 3 VHP damage. Congratulations. You immediately just barely managed to ding off like a key piece of that ship, and that ship it begins to swivel and collides with like another ship, dealing pretty heavy damage to that other ship. The simulation reports.
So is the ship's not completely down, right?
It's not completely down. That's just its first little structure.
Okay.
Their their armor is considered to have been reduced by 1.
Okay.
So now they only have 1 armor.
The phase. What's it called again?
The
Phase Wolf.
The Face Wolf can't attack, right?
Not for this turn, no.
Okay.
I'm in pain.
Does lock on take up an action or no?
Yeah.
Or is that a bonus action?
Oh no, yeah, it takes up an action.
Okay. Then yeah, what I'll do is I'll attack it. Does that hit? No. And I'll try one again. Oh, it's a nat 20 this time. 10. I deal 10 damage to him.
They gone. They did.
Do they have? Okay. However, $10,000 or 10 people? 10 people.
Would I be able to stress and attack one more time?
You can
I'm
do
gonna
that.
attack this guy one more time. That good? This guy.
I'm also gonna stress, and I'm gonna attack him again.
How badly is this dude going? Is he out? Nah.
This guy in front of you? Oh, I thought you guys could see that. Hold up.
No.
There. Yeah.
Oh. Not as badly as I wanted it to be. Dang it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll stress to attack him again.
You get a comm message from the commander.
Their ship commander.
Yes, you do.
Open comms line.
You see his face appear again. It's currently covered in grease. There is fire in the background. A siren is blaring. You can
Do you
kill-
surrender?
You can kill me, but let the armored frigate go. They're just workers. If you didn't scan them, they wouldn't have attacked you.
There's still unregistered spaceships. And even so, if you had surrendered, you would have lived and gone possibly
No.
away freely.
There's no life on that planet. Not a life worth to live.
That doesn't change anything. You could have petitioned to move to another planet.
Do you think anybody here makes that much money? I could have, but then I would have left all of them behind.
See, noble heart. But still doesn't mean anything. And I closed the comm lines.
Alright. As soon as you do, you see his engine begin to overstress again.
Oh,
and
no.
Is it possible? Is it possible for a ship to stress twice?
Yes.
Or no? Yes.
Yes. Have you already overstressed once this turn?
Once, yeah.
Keep in mind, every time you overstress, it gets worse.
Okay, so how much does the first one give me?
The first one you do it sets back down every time you go to a repair station. There's no repair station on this map though, but the first one always gives you 1 heat, and the second one gives you 1d3 heat.
1d3. Okay.
And the third one and every one beyond that is 1d6. And you can still stress multiple times a turn, but you're just risking yourself more and more.
Okay. I'll stress one more time to shoot him.
Alright, so you stress once or twice?
Once.
Alright.
So let me roll d4. If it's a 4, I'll roll again. So 4, I'm rolling again. So 1. So that's 2 heat. And I'm going to shoot at him. A non-natural 20 with 6 damage. And this is his last bar, right?
Correct.
Okay. And that's my turn. Is everybody else good? Did you want to take another heat? What is her cadet name?
Mine?
Yeah.
I just said like Alia or something.
Just make a fake name.
Cadelia, I think is what she said.
Alia? Okay.
I said Alia.
Alia.
Folly? Okay. Would you like to take another stress? Cadelia? Alia?
Sure. Which one? This one? This
Yeah.
one? Short one?
Yeah, short one.
Let's go.
This will be your second time stressing, so
Guess it would.
You immediately overheat. And what were you doing with that? You can still do whatever you wanted to do with it, but you're gonna overheat as well.
I'm attack this dude. I did it.
All right, and please roll a 1d20.
D20.
Yes.
15.
All right. You are in the same state as him right now.
Oh.
Everything in your ship jams. Yeah, essentially all that's working.
But do I still hit him?
You what did you roll
So-
for your attack? Oh yeah, that's a hit. That's 5.
Badly is this boy doing? Ooh!
The ship is destroyed. The ships are destroyed. And what was her name again? Olivia?
Alia.
Alia. Psychological report. How are you doing?
Doing quite well. I've been protecting my commander, and I did my job. And nobody on my ship has had any casualties that I know of.
Whoops.
Good answer. Any other actions this turn from anybody?
no,
No,
I
I've been attacked once, guys.
Huh?
I have not been attacked once, guys.
I've noticed.
Yeah, we know this. If I stress, I can hack, right?
Who?
Me, Atoras.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, Taurus. Yes.
Yeah.
You can. Keep in mind. Let me see. You stressed once last turn, right?
Uh-huh.
So that means you're at 3
Right.
heat. If you stress again, you will absolutely overheat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then
There's
I'll
absolutely no way you're avoiding that. Yeah, you immediately get a checkup on your engines, and you know they're right there to overheat.
Then this is my turn then.
All right, everybody's done.
I can't do anything.
All right.
Same.
Warning, Commander. Your sensor has detected an unknown weapon coming from the Atlas. It seems to be something experimental, something they likely developed on the planet. It must be very low tech for it to not have been scanned by our sensors.
Could you go into more details?
There are several 100 million small projectiles coming from the front of the vehicle. We estimate that these may be, potentially, asteroids of some sort.
Is it projectiles or are they like strapped in front of the ship?
They appear to have been strapped under their cargo hold. It's possible that that's where they were keeping it. We likely thought it was just some regular cargo with the scanners. It seems that it seems that they've released it. Then. Currently, its trajectory is bound towards this radius here. Wait.
I can't see it. I can't see where.
This radius here.
Okay.
If the Phase Wolf moves, the relay station could be potentially lost.
What
the
the
Phase Wolf,
heck? Somebody just posted the entire Shrek movie in a GIF.
if the Phase Wolf does not move, however, we predict that it's very likely to be destroyed. Your ship may get seriously damaged as well.
Shit. I still have movement left, right?
I don't think. Who's saying that?
Me, Taurus.
Taurus? You may.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't moved at all. I don't think.
I'm going to try to ram his ship.
That means you'll have to go through the wall of projectiles.
No, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to try to push the ship like that way.
Well, no, what I'm saying is they've already launched these things.
Oh.
So you can do that, but you're gonna have to go through their wall projectiles. You'll draw it.
Oh, they already launched it. Can I? Is it possible to push my ship in front of the Phase Wolf?
Absolutely. Yeah, this is like a large amount of space. Yeah, a lot of things can fit on the same square.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like right there, kind of.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
If you need help orienting, yep, there we go.
Yeah. Basically, I'm protecting the Phase Wolf and the relay station.
All right. At this point, they launched their Vengeance turret missiles. Okay, that's a miss.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. And then they begin to overstress again to deliver another attack. This one. Sir, your computers seem to be getting attacked.
What type?
Invasion.
Shit. Are they overheating us?
It appears so, sir. They scored a 17.
A 17. So they.
Yep. Roll a 1d20.
1d20. Wait. A 19.
Oh, a 19. That's actually really good. Let me just go up here again. Your ship is unable to move from where it currently is. That is all.
Okay.
All right. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Is it all? Is that everything that you guys are all doing this turn? Just making sure.
Oh, like, is it our turn now?
Oh, I mean, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I can't do anything, so.
Okay. So the only.
I have to also roll for their thing, so I'm gonna do that in the background.
So the only person that can roll is me. Okay, I'm gonna attack them. So that's a 3. And
They're
attack
considered
them.
vulnerable. Their heating has started to melt their plating.
And 8.
Eight damage.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, so a total of 11 damage.
puncture through the you puncture through the. Well, actually, let me think. 18. Yeah, that's definitely a hit. You puncture through the barrier, dealing 8 damage to the ship. It takes all the sub. Yeah, that's enough damage to shear off a good section of the commander's quarters from the ship. Suddenly, a ravine of fire opens up in the ship as it cracks open and apart, being destroyed.
Okay.
All right. You take 8 damage from the rocks.
That's my first layer, so
As it hits your thing, like you feel like the shaking of like the impacts, and the simulation reports. Several meteorites have found themselves lodged into your crew quarters. There are about 23 deaths.
thank you.
Let's see. Should I consider this mission complete? If this wasn't a real, if this wasn't a simulation, I would have been prepping to notify the next of kin already.
There's some.
What?
Wait, sorry. The Twitch can hear that. There seems to be like a struggle in the simulation, and the AI seems to be bothered. There seems to be something wrong. There's a unknown energy channel coming from somewhere else. Just in the right.
Unknown what?
Unknown energy channel. Everyone, get out of your seats now. We're deactivating the simulation.
Yes, sir.
I go to deactivate my seat.
Yeah, you go to deactivate it. Okay, so the last person who said that.
Taurus.
Was Atoras the last one to say
I
that?
said same. No, it was me.
That was you. What can I give a?
Yeah.
Can you make up a name for your character real quick? Your little officer.
Pepper.
All right, I'm gonna send you a DM.
Okay, I just looked at a Dr. Pepper can.
Honestly, with Alia, I don't know why, but I was thinking of Miraculous Ladybug, and that's a character in that show.
I almost said Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Bepsi.
Beppis.
Beppis bird.
Beppis.
All right, please read that.
When the DM messages you, it's a bad thing.
In character. Ah!
You suddenly hear a scream from him, and suddenly, like, he's canceled out of the simulation. And you all, once again, appear back outside into the tent-like room.
Bad thing, right?
You smell electrical smoke in the room.
Oh.
And you go over to
Oh,
and you look
no.
around. One of the wires hanging from the ceiling is like glowing this bright blue. It's almost transparent with the amount of energy that's coursing through it. And suddenly it deactivates. And the last pod then opens up, revealing the charred remains of that cadet.
I don't see anything.
You're not supposed to. It's a black screen.
Okay.
I can put you back to the lobby if you'd rather.
Oh, I'm fine.
All right. What do you do now?
I go up and I take a look at his interface and see if I can get anything from him or find out what happened.
This cadet would have been in the same psionic This was a. I'm gonna come up with this right now because they just had these characters. This was a technician specialist who was going for officer training. So they do have some minor amount of cybernetics on them. You can try to breach into it, but like this, everything like this person is. How's your character seen death before in real life?
Not really.
Okay, roll wisdom.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You look over the body.
Oh no. Oh no.
You look over and see what his remains look like. And who you see is another feline like you. Their eyes bulging out of their heads. Their entire body has like been boiled by the electricity down to its bones. And like the tendons in their bodies have been like ripped out by the electricity. Several of the organs have found their way through the chest cavity and are like pulsing a little bit, still moving. And upon seeing this sight in real life, you immediately vomit whatever is left in your stomach and pass out.
Which is nothing.
You immediately gag.
Because I already vomited out everything I ate before I got here.
Yeah. You immediately gag, manage to not throw up, because there's nothing in you. But then you pass out from the sight.
I mean, that's better than getting charred and fried.
About time.
After the ship settled and you heard all the officers leave, you begin to see a bunch of. You begin to be led away, and before you leave the ship, you are blindfolded immediately. You and Riken, and then you are walked somewhere. After about 5 minutes of walking, you can hear the sound of you now being indoors. And
Not having fun being blindfolded. She's.
yeah, you make several turns, and you walk down.
She
main
looks
steps
angry
of
at
stairs.
being blindfolded, by the way.
Yeah, we walk down many stairs and many turns, very disorienting, and then you have a blindfold taken off before being shut in a cage. And I'm gonna get Riken's sheet out too.
Did they really have to blindfold us?
Fucking shame.
You were right next to her in like a different cell.
Oh, neat.
And also, I do have a map on. Tell me if you guys can see it.
Wait,
Nope.
wait, we're in the same cell.
No,
No,
you're
different
like,
cells next to each other.
yeah.
Oh. Different cell, different cell. Oh, right, accent. Did they really have to blindfold us?
I think it's neat.
You think everything is neat?
Do you see your characters yet?
See mine.
My eyes are still gone.
Every time.
It's always me.
Can you see now?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Alright, you can move your characters around as long as you stay within the cell.
Oh,
And Taurus, you'll be able to see soon as well.
Okay.
I don't know what's worse, being held up in my own home or being held up in a cell.
Does Reckon respond?
No. He plays with the electronics he took. This fiddles with him.
She just bitterly throws the ball. There's nothing really for them to do.
Can
roll a
I...
dexterity check for that throw.
Oh no.
So I think that's hyper bouncy or some shit.
Also, a
Yes.
Taurus, can you see? Just so I know.
No.
I can see her now.
If I put,
You turned mine on.
No.
Before I couldn't see her, but now I can.
No, I don't see anything.
Alright, here. I'm gonna try to fix them more.
17.
Also,
17? Okay, you managed to catch it as it bounces back up.
I want to do an investigation roll on the door. See if there's any special locks or anything on it.
The locks appear to be mechanical. Simple. However, it seems to be facing the other side. Additionally, the doors are the thing on the right that you can't see through. They're like pure metal. And then like what you're looking through is like bars that are to the left of it. There's also like a cement column, or what's the sideways, a slab on top of these things. And then on top of that, more bars about 10 feet up.
She just kind of sits down and just takes out the little pin she keeps with her.
Alright.
Moving her thumb on it, even though she can't feel it.
You have three. You have 3 DM hints.
I'm going to use the cantrip message to her.
Click on message to make sure we know how it works.
Ta-da.
I'm right there.
Oh no, I got to point towards creature. Never mind.
I mean, I'm right there. You could talk to me.
Not quietly. Actually, I can cast. This spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know if it's beyond the barrier. So technically, I could use it if it's okay with you.
You could cast a spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it's beyond the barrier.
Also, can you see Atoras?
Yeah, I can see that.
Did you guys hear me? He can probably
Yeah,
still
it
cast
even says that the
spell.
spell doesn't have to follow a straight line. It can travel freely and around corners and through openings.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if she's in a cell, then I can.
All right.
Then through Message Azure Whisper, I think we should find a way out of here. Quietly.
Well, I am very good at being quiet. I just don't know how to pick locks, and I don't know how. I don't have the tools to get through this.
Is there anything else in my cell or that I could look for?
It seems like a rather blank cell. I will tell you, you have whatever you have on you, and you can actually, due to your abilities, you can actually